Hey guys, Jamie here, keeping it koi. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome. Hope to earn your subscription today. So today I've got a bit of an unboxing, as you probably saw by the title and thumbnail. I was sent this a long time ago. I was one of the first people to receive one, but unfortunately due to funds, health, weather, absolutely everything, as you all know, the small pond was delayed. It was planned to be finished in August, end of the summer. But yeah, unfortunately, things didn't exactly go to plan. So I've had this since August time. Let's just crack on and unbox it and have a look. So yeah, I haven't even opened the box myself yet to even have a look inside. But what we have here is one of the Kactoily units. It's been so long, I can't even remember which one. It's not the wireless one, as you can tell by the wires. It is the wired one. And I believe it's the Kactoily 6-in-1. Hoping there's some instructions in here somewhere. And then we can have a look and go through it. But, yeah, throwing everything on the floor. So I'll show you what you get in the box once it's all out. There we go. No, I've got no instructions with mine. Oh, I do, there they are, look at that. Hidden in the top of the box. So yeah, as I thought, it's the Kactoily 6-in-1 aquarium water quality monitor. Now for those, a lot of you that follow my channel will have already seen these, because quite a few people have been kindly given these by Kactoily now to trial and test. But yeah, what they're basically for is to monitor 6 different parameters of your water. Can't remember off the top of my head which ones they do. Let's have a look. So you've got, if I can zoom you in there, you've got the pH, the temperature, the total dissolved solids, electrical conductivity, salinity, which is your salt, and specific gravity. Now, like a lot of people have said that have tried these, some of them are no good to us pond keepers, or not something we generally would monitor, but ones that are very important: pH, it'll focus in there, I will be using that regularly. Obviously the temperature, always good to know, and for myself, because I do use salt, the salinity is quite a good one for me. And also be good to know the total dissolved solids, TDS. You may have heard a lot of other YouTubers mention. So yeah, really looking forward to that. You can see that's what the screen will look like when we get it turned on. So hopefully these instructions are good enough to help me get this set up. And then it tells you the operating, all the operating stuff on the back. But we'll have a closer look at that when we get there. So this is your main box. Obviously that's your screen on the front. When it's all plugged in, it will all light up. So you've got your, looks like a micro USB on the bottom, and a 7 or 8 pin plug, maybe even 9 on the top. So that's that bit. You've got your USB cable. Now a lot of people did have problems with the first generation of the plugs that came out with them. So not all of them were faulty, but a few of them were, so hopefully this one will be a good one. If not, I have got some other ones kicking about the house somewhere, I'm sure. Hopefully they'll be at the right volts and wattage. This is the probe. That comes off, that's just the solution there to keep it all clean and pretty. You've got 2 little keyholes at the back for aquariums and other things. You can stick them in there and sucker it to the side, although that sucker doesn't look very good. Don't know if that sucker will work, but there's 4 suckers in here. So, but these are probably what I'll be using, and these are very strong magnets. And stick one of them to the back of that, or vice versa, it doesn't really matter which way around, but stick one to that, one to the pond or wherever you're putting it, and then they will, if I get it around the right way, magnet together. and that is how you can attach it. That's my cable to attach that to that, so it's not very long. That's going to have to sit literally. I hope this is waterproof, because being a pond one, some people got given extensions for theirs, but I don't know, I suppose that connects to that. That's still a bit long. At least it'll be out of the pond itself. Yeah, we'll get it all set up and snap back to you. These are just the solutions to calibrate if it needs calibrating. It comes pre-calibrated, but if you're not 100% confident with the calibrations, you can recalibrate it. I've got 2 3 pH ones, 4 pH ones. Oh, they're all pH, so I've got 2 different sets that I can use to calibrate it twice. So you've got your 6.86, your 4, and your 9.18, and I've got two sets of them. So yeah, let's get it set up and see how it works. Right, so I'm all set up according to the instructions. We're all plugged in, so let's see if it turns on. Okay, so we're on now. The reason it wasn't turning on is because of the USB plug. As I mentioned before, their first batch that they were sending out were not fantastic, shall we say. Now, I don't know how well you guys can see that out here. I did try and do this in the filter shed, which is where it's going to live, but unfortunately there's not very good light or room in there. But the probe is in the pond, as you can see on there, and my parts per million are 138. Well, as you can see there, got salt, which is actually spot on, because that's where it should be. I've got a pH of 7.6 to 7.7, which is where I like to have it. It's all looking accurate compared to what I know about my pond, which is good. But yeah, as I say, this isn't going to live out here. This is going to live in the filter house, but I need it out here for now to be able to show you guys. But yeah, so just for testing purposes, it's plugged into my extension. As you can see, the USB it came with was dead as a dodo, no power going through it, so I've just borrowed one from one of my other small fish tank majiggers. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So here's the temperature. Yeah, 4.6, 4.5 degrees. That's actually saying it's warmer than I thought it was. I will snap back to you and I will check. The temperature is still dropping on there, but yeah, according to the drum in the filter house, it is actually only 2 degrees. I can't find my other thermometer at the minute to triple check which one's the closest to that one, but yeah, that's not the end of the world though. If it is out by a slight bit, I can just make a mental note of what it's out by and check that. But I will, when I come back and do a full review on this product, I will triple check and let you know, because yeah, I will be moving this onto the small pond. That's what I wanted it for. That's just not completed yet, but yeah, I'm happy with that so far. I'm going to just double check the salinity. Got my salt meter. This is the Koi Medic one, very good one, so I'm just going to double check that and come back to you. So the salinity on the Koi Medic says it's 0.31, but the salinity on this says it's 0.16. Now I do know I need to change the battery in the Koi Medic one, but I do know for a fact that this is very, very accurate. Whether the battery makes a difference or not, but I'll try it one more time. They are sat right next to each other currently in the water. Just wait for it to set, it's not setting now. I think it might be the batteries on this, but yeah, it was reading at 0.31 again. So I'll change the batteries in that when I get one, and we'll double check on that. But there may be a few readings out. Obviously I need to check the pH and calibrate that. But for now, this was just an unboxing video anyway. I will learn properly how to use it, and then what I'll do, once I've mastered myself on how to use it, and I move it from the filter house to out here by the little pond, we will give it a full review, and I'll be able to then go through in great detail of how it works, if it's any good, how accurate it's been, and go through the whole shebang. I can't really do that now because I've only just unboxed it myself and had a play with it. So I'm going to go away, read the instructions at full, learn it, play with it, and as I say, we'll come back then once this new pond's up and running. We'll transfer it over and I'll let you know how it's been getting on and how good it is, and talk you step by step on how to use it. So I just want to give a massive thank you for Kactoily for sending me this to trial, and I will let you all know how good it is once the new pond's up and running. And yet there is a discount code in the description for that Kactoily water reader, so if you are interested in one, go down in the description. You'll find a direct link that will add the discount automatically to that. Now there are better models than this one now, and they have upgraded to 7-in-1. There's also a wireless one, and they are working on a new model which is an app one, which I believe will be along with the wireless one. Now they did ask me for my feedback and whatnot. At the moment there's not a lot I can tell them because I've only just unboxed it today, and you know me, I don't do videos over weeks and weeks and weeks. I will come back to you and I will let Kactoily know exactly what I think of it once I've had a play around with it. But the few things I had in mind before they already beat me to it was, I was going to say a wireless one would be better. They did it. I also had in mind an app for it, so you could literally just look at your phone and get the readings from indoors rather than having to come outdoors. They're already on it. The only other thing from what I've seen of it at the moment is the USB plug. I know obviously they've changed that, but the connection between the USB plug and the unit itself. Now for aquariums, which is what it was originally designed for, that's fine, that's fantastic, that'll work brilliantly. But for us pond owners, not all of us have a filter house, not all of us have somewhere dry to put it. Sometimes it's under a pergola, sometimes it's just out in the garden. Now USBs rust very, very quickly. I know that from a fact. So mine's going to be in the filter house for now, and then I will devise somewhere and something to put it when it's out here. Obviously we're undercover, so it won't get rained on directly, but obviously it will be very damp out and about here. So that would be my only thing at the moment, is maybe look at a more waterproof plug option rather than USB, because USBs do rust very, very quickly. If not, make sure there's plenty of spares available to buy on your website, because for us pond owners the USBs may rust. But again, when I come back to you, I will show you all the bits and bobs in the next video that I do on this unit. I'll show you all the bits and bobs, and we'll see if it has rusted in the filter house, because I know that doesn't stay 100% dry in there. Obviously there's water, steam, evaporation and all that malarkey, and we'll see. If it doesn't have a speck of rust on it, then jobs are good on that one. So on that note guys, thanks very much for watching, and we will catch you all on the next one.